ACM, Lesson 161, Review Lessons 161 to 162. Welcome, focused learners, to today's explainer. We're going to be taking some pretty complex source material and breaking it down into a structured, really easy-to-grasp format. Today, we're looking at a deeply transformative review section from A Course in Miracles. So if you're looking for some practical tools to shift your mindset from fear right over to love, well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get right into it.
To ground us right away, let's look at the two specific review lessons we're analyzing today. Lesson 161 is, Give me your blessing, Holy Son of God, and Lesson 162 is, I am as God created me. Keep those two phrases top of mind, because they are literally the twin pillars of this entire practice. One of them is looking outward at how we view the people around us, and the other, it focuses completely inward on how we perceive our own fundamental nature.
Okay, let's dive into this beautifully structured text from the source material. Notice that repeating phrase, God is but love and therefore so am I. It acts almost like a protective sandwich around our two main lessons. The text uses this repetition to bracket literally everything we think and practice today. By starting, pausing, and ending with, God is but love and therefore so am I, the message becomes universally understandable. Your core identity and the core identity of everyone you interact with is simply love. It's a brilliant psychological anchor. It just ensures that before you even try to bless someone else or try to understand yourself, you are completely rooted in the idea that love is the foundational building block of your reality.
Part 1. Blessing Others. Decoding Lesson 161.
So the phrase, give me your blessing, Holy Son of God, uses some pretty poetic religious terminology, right? But let's actually translate that into a super accessible concept for our everyday emotional wellness. What does it actually mean? Well, the source text tells us it isn't just talking about a religious figure. It's actually a symbol for literally everyone around us. Holy Son of God just means recognizing the shared flawless humanity in other people. It's about looking at someone who, might be really frustrating you and consciously deciding to see past their surface flaws to their inherent worth. It is a deliberate choice to see them as deserving of love rather than just a target for your anger.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how the source material contrasts two totally different ways of seeing people. On the one hand, we've got the temptation to see the body as a symbol of fear. The text points out that hate is very specific. It wants a tangible target it can touch, hear, and attack. When we're operating from fear, we project our own internal rage right onto the bodies of others, basically turning them into enemies. But on the flip side, the text offers what it calls Christ's vision. And this isn't about literal physical eyesight. It's a mindset. It's a way of looking completely beyond the physical body and its perceived attacks. It's a vision that reflects the true loveliness and perfection in another person. By choosing this second vision, you're flat out refusing to let love destroy itself through hatred.
And that brings us to the immense, everyday, practical benefit found right in the text for Lesson 161. The source explicitly states, today's idea is your safe escape from anger and from fear. This isn't just some abstract philosophy. It's presented as a direct, actionable remedy for our daily frustrations. When you actively ask for a blessing from someone you're tempted to be angry at, you are literally hitting the escape hatch on your own negative emotions. You are completely freeing yourself from that heavy, exhausting burden of holding a grudge.
Part 2. Knowing Yourself. Decoding Lesson 162.
So, the phrase for Lesson 162 is, I am as God created me. The core message here, your true essence is entirely unchangeable. The source emphasizes that this one single thought, if you hold it firmly in your mind, has the power to literally save your world. It means truly accepting that your core identity is already complete, already whole. It hasn't been damaged by your past, and it's definitely not tarnished by your perceived mistakes or whatever guilt you might be carrying around. You are exactly as you were created to be, which ties perfectly back to our starting anchor, you are made of love.
And this brilliantly illustrates the specific emotional healing benefits the source promises when we actually internalize this truth. The text states that these sacred words have incredible power. First off, they dispel illusions and those misty clouds of our own false perceptions. All those stories we tell ourselves about not being good enough. Second, this realization acts as a direct remedy for grief, misery, and really any sense of loss. And finally, it provides a complete escape from sin and guilt. Just by recognizing your unchangeable worth, the heavy weights of those past regrets simply vanish.
Part 3. Your daily practice routine. Let's talk about putting it into action. Here is your daily practice routine summarized directly from the text. Step 1, you gotta start your day right. Arise with these words already in your mind and make a point to recall them continuously throughout the day. It's all about maintaining a constant rhythm of remembrance. Then we have step 2, which is absolutely crucial for conflict resolution. Use the words instantly when you're tempted to attack or feel anger. And finally, step 3. Let these be the very last thoughts of your day. Bring the words with you at night as you go to sleep, ensuring that, as the text says, your dreams are happy and your rest is secure.
I really want to focus heavily on step 2 for a second, because this is where the rubber meets the road. The text urges that the exact moment you feel the temptation to attack, the moment you're about to snap at a coworker, judge a family member, or lose your absolute mind in traffic, you must use Lesson 161 instantly. By silently saying, "Give me your blessing, Holy Son of God," you facilitate an instant transformation. The source literally says you'll see them suddenly transformed from an enemy into a savior. You are consciously choosing to see their inner light instead of their outer mistake, which honestly saves both of you from a really toxic cycle of conflict.
So the crucial point is, if you take absolutely nothing else away from this explainer, let it be these 2 core statements, firmly anchored by love. 161, give me your blessing, Holy Son of God, to heal your view of others. And 162, I am as God created me, to heal your view of yourself. These are the practical tools you have right now to dismantle fear and replace it with unshakable peace.
I'll leave you with this final, provocative thought. Will you choose to let love replace your fear today? It's a choice you have to make moment by moment, interaction by interaction. I really hope this visual breakdown of Lesson 176 has empowered you to put these ideas into real-world practice. If you found this explainer helpful in grasping these deep concepts, please take a quick second to like this explainer and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us continue bringing you focused, distraction-free learning. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next explainer.